Minasan, welcome back for another round of Helluva research. Yes, we got to episode 7. It's called the mid-season special, Mammon's Magnificent Musical, featuring Fizzaroli. That's a lot, but it's also a very special thing because it was brought to my attention from my sources in the comment section on the last over on YouTube on my YouTube channel for the last episode. Was pointing out that there's an official music video called "Just Look My Way." It's a supplementary. It's a complimentary music video, which is official canon and actually adds to episode 7 story wise. So we're gonna be checking out both the main episode and music video back to back, and get the whole thing. Find out what's going on with the whole thing. So yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, follow, and hit the notification bell. And let's get reacting. Warning: the following episode will give you IBS. Lay off the Taco Bell.
Alright, folks, give it up for the king of all things green, hell's #1 clown, the moneymaker himself, the city we all love most, Mammon, king of
Oh, it's a Raleigh and Blitzo. So that's Mammon.
Do it tonight! I hope you're ready for the best fucking show you will ever see in your shit lives! Right, I got tons of really fucking cool shit for you here tonight. But first, how many of you worthless bitches want to be big clowns like me someday? Well, I'm happy to announce that I'm starting up a new yearly clown pageant. You know, like one of them fucked up beauty contests, but for clowns. So it's better.
Oh, a clown contest?
Just for all you
Interesting.
aspiring clown kids out there, a new chance to work with me, Mammon, and be the new face of my clownish brand. I can't wait to see all the new talent I can exploit. Enjoy watching me grow my empire. Also, if you're a chick, maybe give up on your dreams now, because I'm not gonna lie, women just
Wow,
ain't
that
funny.
just killed the crowd hard.
Anyway, my plan is to find the new face of my brand. Yeah! So they gotta bring the good shit. The winner will get to be like the son I never had. And I'll be like the stepdad that will love you when it's convenient. Wow! You might be a
Oh,
lunchbox,
Blitz sees a scheme.
an action figure, Saturday morning cartoon. Hell, I might even make a sex robot of ya. I don't know. I mean, if you
Oh my
make
God.
money, sure. But it's
The
not
crowd
me.
died out again.
Call me, you sick fuck. And if you say it's exploitation, fuck you. It's not exploitation.
Wow.
If you think that, then you're
He
a
lost the
dickhead.
crowd.
Anyway, clown! Let's go, yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna say it. That was too many clowns.
I have to win that pageant someday. Can you imagine how amazing it would be to get to work with him?
What's the point? Isn't being the star of our imp circus enough? Plenty of people already know who you are, Fizz. You don't need to go work for Mammon like some creepy mascot.
It's not about that. It's getting to work with my idol. I just love that he's giving someone new the chance to be in the spotlight. He's an inspiration.
Well, he's definitely something, all right. I mean, I don't know, was it worth all our savings just to have him put on an overhyped commercial and then bitch about taxes and then assault us with clowns, vomit, and pass out on stage?
So worth it. Blitzo, do you think I could win if I worked really hard?
I think if anyone's gonna be the new clown face on everything, it'll be you, Fizz.
Man, I can't understand how their friendship
Oh man!
got like that.
Stuff is great!
Oh, hey there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay.
After seeing your shows, I wanted to get into clown performing too! I'm really good!
Hey, aren't you that creep who's always trying to sniff around our dressing rooms?
I have
Oh.
the best idea for a duo performance between us that should spice up your act. Picture this.
Stalker
We
fan.
start it like a romantic ballroom dance where
Dude, weird fucking pitch. Fuck off.
I was talking to the clown, asshole. I'm sorry, Fizzy. I'm not normally so aggressive. I promise. I've just waited my whole life for an
Okay.
opportunity like this. With your fame and my raw, undiscovered talent, I know we can.
Hey, shit, Dick, beat it now or I'll make you swallow your fangs.
Fizz, you don't want me to leave, right? Tell him you don't want me to go.
We have to go now. Thanks, though.
Oh, Fizz! Fizzaroli! Fine, fuck you! You think you're better than me, you elitist prick? Your axe fucking
Wow.
trash anyway!
That's scary.
And hot sauce, Fizz, your fans or something else.
What if my acts are trash? What if I'm never good enough?
Hey, don't let one asshole get to you, okay? You are plenty good enough.
But I have to be perfect.
Do you?
I'll just have to keep practicing, and someday, maybe, I'll be good enough for...
Wow.
Mammon!
Fitzgerald put too much pressure on himself.
Fizzy! We got a fizzy for every occasion. We got fluffy toy fizzy, fireman fizzy, therapist fizzy, wait in line for your fizzy, doctor fizzy, beeps every time it senses cancer, fat fizzy, skinny fizzy, so many fizzies. And if you want to fuck him, you can.
Oh no, dishwasher saved.
Fizzies for you sick fucking degenerate adults. We got them all.
$69.99. Of course, it has to be 69.
That's me! Oh, yours now! Do it!
Oh, fuck. Mammon is gonna notice that. Ozzy! Where did my foundation go?
This is the 10th year in a row you've done this stupid pageant, Froggy. And you win every time. How come you're always so dead set on this?
I want to make Mammon proud, okay? He's really passionate about the craft of clown. He expects perfection, so I gotta be perfect.
Fizz, you ain't perfect. Nobody is. How about you sit this one out and let someone else take the spotlight? You deserve a break. Or a vacation, where you don't have to fend off creeps the entire time.
I had to fend off creeps before the robots. I just have thirstier ones now. Besides, I just
jeez.
have to do this.
Let me rephrase. I don't like how many creeps you have now, thanks to Mammon. And I don't like designing sex toys with your likeness for him. Pretty sure you feel the same.
I just don't think about it. A toy is a toy. Look, Oz, I'm fine. Working for Mammon is a big deal to me.
Quote unquote
He's been my
toy.
idol since I was 5. I can't just not compete. I'd be letting him down. The fans down.
Mammon can eat my ass in a bad way. Fizz, I've known that guy since the start of hell, and he fucking sucks. Always has. He doesn't even do clown shit anymore.
Oh.
I just don't want you doing all this for someone's approval. Sometimes heroes let you down.
I know, Oz, but this is for me. I don't want to lose.
I gotta say, that's pretty impressive. For a character that's supposed to be one of the seven deadly sins, sure has compassion and kindness in it. It's very, very interesting seeing that. Very, very interesting. A very interesting take in storytelling. I'm pretty impressed. I'm impressed by that. Asmodeus is very three-dimensional here. Three-dimensional and with compassion and all that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, I've always been impressed with the whole Has-Been Hotel universe here, Helluva Has-Been Hotel universe, where all these demons and sinners and beings are depicted in a more three-dimensional light. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still sins and they're still carrying out acts of evil and everything, but then you get characters like Asmodeus and it's like, wait a second, he's supposed to be one of the 7 deadly sins, and he has this compassion and caring for Fizzaroli. It's pretty impressive writing, and it's really good, very good. This is excellent level of writing here, and that's not easy to do. That's not easy to do because it's very easy to default into the trope of sin bad, virtue good. You know what I mean? That's not very easy to do. Blitz! Oh, God, that's the light
Is
shoot.
this Fizz's former bestie, then lifelong enemy, then recent hero, now newly rekindled sort of friend Blitz?
That's a weird way to put it, but yeah, that's me.
This is Asmodeus.
Oh shit, the big Oz himself. Is there a reason you're calling me on the weekend? Your sinfulness? You royal big man?
You've lived rent-free in Fizz's head for years, so I can't help feel he values your take on things.
Yeah, I was the one who usually had the stronger opinions. Yeah, like one time, he tried convincing me that juggling was cool. But it's only a little cool at best.
Look, it's dead sad re-entering Greed's yearly clown pageant.
Wow, big fucking surprise there.
I was hoping to have some backup in convincing him that this thing is a waste of time.
What? Why? Doesn't he always win?
Cause Mammon is a selfish, manipulative piece of shit. And Fizz doesn't listen to me when I try to tell him that.
Well, my special skills are killing things without giving fucks and pointing out people's flaws. All right, count me in.
Anything for a chance to jab at Fitz, huh, Blitz?
Wow, I have not been to a clown event in years.
Can you remind me why you're here again?
I invited him to help you with extra security. You know your fans. Since I can't be with you, I felt he'd be the next best thing.
Smart play,
Be the
smart
next
play.
Best thing.
Well, he kept you safe when I wasn't able to, so I trust that.
Shoot the kid.
Little suspect.
Very smart play because
Come on, it's
the
just like
Stolas
old times. I'll make
Stolas
sure
got
no one
Blitz
gives
and the
you
crew
shit
to
today.
do
Maybe besides you.
the same thing too.
There he is! Now how's my bright, shiny brand baby doing? Ready to reclaim your win another year? Yeah?
You know it, Mammon, sir.
Good, cause, you know, I saw your competition and it's pretty stiff, right? You are gonna have to try extra hard, like fixing that posture. Not gonna lie, you're looking a bit shungo, yeah? Maybe lose a few so we don't gotta make any more adjustments to the fizzies. People like 'em skinny as fuck.
Oh, right, sir. Of course. I'll work on that.
What?
Oh, and who's this dumpster diver you got here with ya?
Hi. Yes, nice to meet you. I'm the one who saw through your fake-ass bullshit from the day I had to spend all my savings on the shit-covered dick show you called a performance. Thanks for that, by the way.
Oh,
Ignore him, sir. He's like this all the time. He thinks he's funny.
Offended.
Right, yeah, you can shut your ass mouth, boy. I'll see you on stage. And don't forget to fucking smile, Fizzeroli. The smile is the face people like to see from you.
Wow,
Mammon
that
is really
guy
scary
sucks
because
so
he's all
hard.
about greed.
Look, Blitz, I don't know why Oz brought you here, but can you at least not talk back to my boss? I need this gig.
Why? Don't you have the world's best sugar daddy?
I just need it, okay? Smile inside.
He's not wrong. You kind of won with Asmodeus. The guy will destroy existence for you.
Well, I don't want to assume, but as always, I have an act that's without a doubt gonna fucking lose.
Hello. Oh.
Oh, fun. You gals gonna be competing as well? That's really nice.
You can shut up now, you fugly imp. Yeah, see, we didn't come to chat. We came to win.
Wow, what attractive attitudes you got.
Like we care what your opinion is, Fizza. Roddy. Shut up, I was thinking of one. Should have been faster. Whore. Slow-ass bitch.
You know, it's pretty telling that you snatches can't even keep your stupid mirror stick together. It ain't cute.
We don't need to. We put our energy towards our performance and winning Mammon's favor.
Oh, well, I look forward to seeing what you do, and may the best clown
We plan to.
win.
Ah, man, I didn't give a rat's ass about this competition, but Christ on a stick, Fizz, pile drive those sluts.
We've certainly got some quality.
But I have a feeling Blitz is gonna join in.
10 years running, come out on top. Or is it time for fresh meat juggling? It's objectively cool. Our returning champ is nobody's fool. But what's this? The twins bring it up to the wire. Also, they're on fire. That's points for style. The crowd goes wild. It's the pie gag and the twins want to taste. But what's this? It's Fizz in the face. He takes the cake and he eats it.
The flash dance.
That's points for cream. The crowd
glitz and glam.
Balloons, he's pumping them out from where I'm sitting. You can hear the crowd not give a shit because the twins are here. They're sitting there here to win.
They're beating Kevin.
And now we are down to our clowny finalists.
Oh my gosh.
The marketable son I never had, Fizzaroli. And the surprisingly funny women act that made me reflect on my earlier
Who's doing that? Yeah.
The Glam Sisters. Now we're gonna have a quick meet and greet with our finalists. Talk it over, kiddies. You know it's worth it.
Poor sack.
Hey, Mammon, I may not be in the right headspace to interact with the fans right now. Is it okay if I maybe skip the whole thing?
Of course not.
I just really don't think that I'm really...
Oh, come on, Fizzy, my boy. Don't you want to do this for your fans? Listen to them. They're dying to meet you. Dying to see a little Fizzy face. You gotta make a good impression, mate. The better the impression, the more they want a piece of you they can take home and fuck. Don't you want that, Fizzy? To be fucked?
I mean... No, not really, actually.
Fizzy, I'm not gonna lie. I want that. So come on, just do this one
So much
thing for
greed,
me.
man.
Okay.
Even the little things, the
Oh, you're a
pettiness.
bloody legend, Fizzy. They're gonna wanna fuck you. Like you're fucking my heart with joy right now. Now get out there and make me proud, you stupid little...
Wow, Fizz. You let him talk to you like that? You got some kind of secret kink I should know about or something?
What the hell, Blitz?
I mean, shit, if you talk to me,
What in the Tom Cruise is this going on here? Oh man, Mammon really personified greed in so many little minute ways. It's not even just the money. His obsession with Fizzaroli really is really part of that greed. Like he wants all of that is Fizzaroli out of him. That's pretty freaking creepy, man. That's pretty crazy. It's like he wants everything. Whatever it is that he wants, he will get it. That's a pretty good way good take on that with Mammon. It's like if he wants something, he's gonna take it, and the greed within him will make him go for it.
be that way.
That's fine. Hey, you folks, where you from? Oh, lost. Love it. West Dreamsville, best pharmacies in hell. Ragesburg, well, nice to meet you, partner. I don't do accents. Fun. Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for coming to the show. We love you, Faith.
Well, that's nice.
I hope you're excited for the big finale.
Boo! Boo! Sellout piece of shit.
Come again?
Your act is such fucking trash. Always
Man.
has been. Except now, I have to see your smug face plastered on everything, everywhere.
He's one guy.
And
Don't let
you
him
can
get
read
to
all
you.
about it on my review blog. Fuck fizz, but not in a sexy way.complainer.com.org.gov.
Well, anyway, folks.
You're not even
lame
a clown anymore. All you do is work at that overpriced sleaze joint, and then every year you come back here to put us through the same tired old routine. Is there a single original idea in that head?
Blitz, shoot him down. You got the snipe.
fucking suck, and so do your products. Your sex bots can't even get me off right,
There you
What?
go.
Still think you're too good to even talk to me? Still gotta get this chump to stand in for you? You're fucking pathetic. To think what we could have been together if you hadn't been too up your own ass to listen.
Yeah, one more word out of you, twat stain, and I'm gonna blow your head clean open in front of all these fucking kids.
Oh, dang. Panic attack. Man, thank you, Blitz.
You're not done with me, Fezerolly.
Should have offed him.
Hey, whoa, you good?
Yeah, mate. You're right, Fizzy? Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh.
I'm fine, yeah.
Tell you what.
Oh,
I'll let the
dang,
hotties
that
go
face.
before ya. Give you some time to get your shit together. Get your shit together, Fizzy. You're a bloody legend. You're a bloody legend, you bitch!
Wow.
Oh shit, that guy got to you, didn't he? You know, you don't have to.
I do, Blitz. I do.
Fucking hell, Fizz, this is stupid. That clown shit is not this important.
This job is. Without it, I'll lose everything.
Seriously, that guy is a fucking dick, and he's using you for everything. Because you're likable, and he's a fucking trash fire.
No, he's not. He's just trying to make me good enough.
Nah,
Good
come
enough
on,
for what?
Fitz. Come on, Fitz. You know he ain't good. Oh, music time. This is a good presentation. Oh boy. Oh dang, that got the fizz. This is a pretty good song.
Okay, Fizz, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this.
Man, that anxiety
It's
attack.
fine. You have a show to do soon. It's fine. Oh, no.
Oh, the makeup's coming off.
It's okay. You're fine. You need to be fine.
Fizz, are you okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? You shouldn't be here, Asmodeus. I'm fine. Please.
He couldn't fit through.
Froggy,
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just needed a minute.
you aren't okay. You're shaking.
Oz, I'm about to go on for the finale. I need some time to mentally prepare.
Fizz, come on. I'm trying to talk to you. You can't force yourself.
Oz, I have to do this. This could be my last chance to prove I'm still good at this, that it's not over, that I'm still good enough. It's not just Mammon. I'm fine. I just need to be better.
You think you need to be this perfect model performer, but that's because Mammon is always forcing that image onto you.
Yep. He's right.
But everything I have is because of Mammon. I have this life. I have security. I have you. Without Mammon, I wouldn't have. I have to win this.
Fizzy.
I don't want to lose. Because I feel like if I lose this, I lose you.
Damn.
How would you lose me? Come on, Froggy.
You're with me because of who I am at my best. I'm barely worthy of working with a king of sin because this is who I am.
Wow.
Without all this, I'm just nothing.
The
And
accident.
Mammon made me this.
Oh
I owe it
man.
all to him.
Fizz, Mammon didn't do shit. You already were this.
That's
You'd
true.
be this no matter what. You are the most inspiring demon I've ever known. And meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. I adore your inventiveness, your attitude, your resilience. And you're just the cutest little thing alive. Also, you are a way better performer than Mammon ever was. And that's just facts.
It's hard, you know, to trust that. I love you so much, Ozzy.
And I love you too, Fizzer.
Gosh, this is so good. This is just so good. Dang. Dang. Man, and them scars, wow. Whew, boy. Fitzgerald's got a crap sack ton of scars, physically and mentally. Jeez. Yeah, now it makes sense why he's putting so much pressure. Because that accident that happened with the circus, the explosion. Wow, man, it messed him up good. He doesn't want to, wow, yeah. Yeah. How many yeahs can I say? Oh, wow. I mean, this is just, also, how many wows can I say? This is pretty solid. This is pretty solid. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This is a very good episode going on here. Man.
Around there. And I would, whether you win this bullshit or not.
Well, I kind of spent my whole warm-up having a panic attack.
Crooked horde, crooked grin. You're a crooked, horny, freaky little joke.
The lyrics.
And I don't want to hear another goddamn word about when. Oh, I think you're messy, but I'm messy too. No, I wouldn't clean a thing when I ended up with you.
I don't know why you waste your time on me.
Baby, all I got is time.
When there's so much I'll never be.
Holy shit, babe. There's so much you can't see.
What can't I see? Oh,
you're a broken record. Don't you ever shut your crooked little lips.
What do you want me to do with my lips? Oh, you sure are
Man,
lucky.
I'm
You
just
make
thinking
my
about
crooked heart
Solus
do
and Bliss.
freaky little
If
flips.
those two could just be able to talk to each other, just the way these two did it, oh man. Oh, get a room, you two.
You're gonna listen to me now, bitch!
All right,
Oh,
Blitz.
so you two are an item. Well, congratulations, you fucking hypocrites.
Don't worry, folks. I'm sure Fizzaroli will be out soon with a brand fucking performance.
Wow, the whole crowd's there for him. Oh, he lighting it up, huh?
I have wasted time. I have seen my use. I have packaged and sold every part of me, suffered a lifetime of abuse. I have lost myself.
I mean, bringing out
I have worshipped at your feet.
sending the clowns.
And here I am
Sending the
standing on
clowns.
top of the world with some bitches to defeat. I played the game, I've won it all. They've screamed my name, they bought the doll. I've seized the day. One thing left to say, hey, fuck you. Here's my 2 minutes notice, fuck you. Time to quit and smell the roses. Say goodbye. While I look you in the eye and say, fuck you.
Interesting song. Wonder what fucking this is about.
It's about you.
Wait, what?
Well, that's one way to send in your resignation.
I have suffered for profit and suckered for fame. Made a fortune you could steal. I've had enough. I've hit the wall. I'm tired of taking your calls. It ends today. Have you ever felt sick and tired of doing the same shit every day with your anger brewing, eating shit for a boss that you're sick of obeying? If you ever felt the same, let me hear you say it. Did you really think I was gonna stay? Spending life bent over with your fist in my A. Slander me, say I'll never work in this town if I stick around.
This should be sung by every middle class employee who's sick and tired of where they're working at. Tired of working at Starbucks? Play this song. Tired of working at McDonald's? Play this song. Oh. That's all he could do is just eat popcorn. Wow.
Thank you all so much. You know, it's always been one of the greatest thrills of my life performing. And I'm so glad to bring you all one last show. 'Cause now... I quit.
There you go. Drop the mic.
I quit. I'm done. Good day, mate.
Oh, we're gonna actually get to see.
Motherfucker.
Oh wow, we're gonna actually see. Spider.
I gave you everything.
Damn, so that's what happens when the synths go crazy.
I raised you like the son I didn't want! You better back the fuck up!
Woo!
Holy shit!
Center fight.
He's acting like a big fucking hero. Careful what you say, Ozzy. Wouldn't want your little secret getting out, would we?
I don't care anymore!
Wow.
Because if you let him quit, I could tell everyone here that...
What? That I love him? Well, I do.
Typical internet.
Shit. You dirty bitch.
You are gonna regret revealing that, Oz.
Oh.
So does that mean we win?
So, who tops?
Oh man. Come on. Based on Asmodeus.
Give you a birthday reward if you can afford all this cake. Dollar by dollar, you got me romance and loving this fake. Max out your expense account, you're paying for a clown, bitch.
Gosh, man, the songs are always enjoyable. Always enjoyable. Is there is there like an end credits thing? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. All right. Now it's time to check out the music video. Okay, we have here "Just Look My Way" official music video from Helluva Boss. I keeping the close credits on for this particular one only because of the fact that want to pay attention to the lyrics for any type of revelations, world building, such like that. Because singing sometimes voices don't come out 100% clear when you're inflecting. So just as insurance, make sure that don't miss anything out, and we're gonna see exactly what it adds to Hello Boss. Stolas! Ah, he got the crystal, as he asked. Asmodeus came through.
Is expected, an oath by blood to hold the tome, and the starlight passes overhead, fuels all the skills I've honed. I am a guardian, a watcher of these ancient rites. Yet I find myself drawn from that path on those dazzling moonlit nights. Let me hold you, keep you close to me. I long to hear your voice. But dearest, I know better now. I must give you this choice. I can give you everything you need. Or do you want to hear me plead? Just look my way. Just look my way. Is there something more that I don't know?
This is actually beautifully drawn here, the whole universe.
Just say, please stay, look my way.
I take he's singing about Blitz.
This unspoken contract, a deed we forged for mutual gain. If that's all this was when you're not here, what is this rooted pain? I don't care that you're of lower station.
Wow.
Or primed to sate my dark temptations. Why can't you understand? Let me explain. And I'm terrified as I cry to make these feelings true. What's left for me and my broken heart if I cannot have you?
Yeah, his marriage messed him up hard. He's looking for that that healing.
What in this world I could give, it's not enough to get through the walls you've conjured up to live. Is this what you feel? Scorned by a realm that cannot comprehend what you are. So I'll grant you this mercy, this bind on our souls needs to end.
Wow.
I will try to make amends for making you means to an end. So look my way.
He wants to help Blitz. He wants to help heal him.
If there's something more that I don't know, I'll save us both before we grow cold. If you'll stay and just say, look my way.
Wow. Wow. Oh, there's still more? Okay. Oh, okay. The end credits. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So Stolas knows there's something more, that there is more to Blitz, like he really knows Blitz is in pain. and he wants to get in there, but he doesn't know how because Blitz is not opening up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's actually pretty impressive, man. Man, yeah. There's no end credits. Woo, man. Let's do some researching. All right. Very excellent episode. Very excellent episode. But before we get to that, let's do some research into Mammon and Asmodeus, our two lead sinners, sin kings, kings of sin, or the two of the deadly, two of the deadly seven deadly sins. Yeah, seven deadly sins. We got to see two very interesting perspectives of these two sinners. Asmodeus, you know, being the sin of lust, um, definitely showing expressions of love and 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 kindness towards Fitzgerald. It's a total Fitzgerald episode, which is very interesting. We're getting a good look into the side characters here. And Fitzgerald works for Mammon. Mammon is the sin of greed, and it shows a very, very evil person compared to Asmodeus. Like, as I'm pointing out, these the sinner, at least with Asmodeus, it's very interesting seeing three dimensionality. Um, so who is Asmodeus? Let's start with Asmodeus. Asmodeus is supposed to be the demon king of the nine hells, lust incarnate. Um, Here at Mythology Guru, the mythical demon Asmodeus, a being that is spread by countless legends and traditions of many cultures, is one of the seven princes of hell, um, which looks like, given the way that Visipop presents hell, this is probably how the world was built by Visipop's team. Uh, he specializes in spreading lust, and he doesn't just prey on ordinary people. Divine beings, queens, kings have all been affected. Uh, it's what's interesting is that he's the prince of demons, or at least in the Judeo-Islamic tradition, the king of earthly spirits. Best known from the Deuterocanonical Book of Tobit. Never heard of that one. In which he's the main antagonist. So it's very fascinating. Oh, look at this, the Goetia. Well, speak of the devil, they got the Goetia video here. Um, you could check that out some other time. But there are many, apparently, there's many representations of Asmodeus in traditional Jewish tradition. He's the king of demons, and in the Testament of Solomon, Asmodeus uh, was described as causing the destruction of fidelity between man and wife. Let's see here, and apparently in the book of Tobit, Asmodeus admits that the angel Raphael has power over him, and he could be put to flight by burning the gall. There's a lot to Asmodeus. Born of the seed of an angel by a man's daughter. If this were true, he would be among the Watchers. So he was included among the seraphim. So apparently he's an angel, and he's a fallen angel. He's said to have come from a union between the fallen angel Shamdon and lustful maiden Nama. Interesting. King Solomon bound him with iron, a metal often used as anathema to demons. And in fairy lore of the British Isles, iron is used to harm or drive away the Fae. Demonization in history. Christianity continued to demonize it. It was a major target in witch trials during the Middle Ages. Interesting. Attached with a sexual nature, he would naturally be among the main demons with whom the witches were accused of having sexual relations. Wow. His name is also believed to have roots from the Avestan language, meaning wrath and demon. However, it is likely that such a form existed and that the Book of Tobit, Asmodeus's, and Talmud's Ashmedai reflected. Yeah, and in the study of Zoroastrian and Middle Persian demonology, the unit form of Kashim Dev did coexist, where the term Dev was the same as Deva. Hmm. Yeah, this is that was very interesting. It's still more, but let's jump over here to mythology.net. So, Asmodeus, who is Asmodeus? Asmodeus is one of the seven princes of hell, a demon whose wickedness is matched only by his talent. He specializes in spreading lust, and he doesn't just prey on common people. So, is this the same? What is this, a copy paste? Was this a copy paste from? Huh. Why did it felt like that was a copy paste? Like it was taken word for word. Yeah, you see? Wow. Wow, who copied who here? That whole entire blurb is near one for one. One of the seven princes of hell, a demon whose wickedness, whose evils. Yeah, it's like they copy pasted it, but but they used the source and switched out how you say wickedness with evil. I'm not sure who. Let's see here. 2018. When was this one written? 2023. Yeah, this one came later. Mythology Guru copy pasted this whole thing here. Oh my gosh, this is near plagiarism. Oh wow. Professor Geller last updated March 26, 2018. This one was written April 15, 2023 by Leah Chang. What's going on here? What's going on here? There's no way you could have a near word for word um, answer of who is Osmodeus. Let me see here. Asmodeus may be the prince of. Asmodeus is a prince of demons. He may be the prince of lust. Huh. Wow. Okay. Now, looks like yeah, looks like it deviated now. Modern appearances. Wow, that was just freakish. That was freakish. And this is just a brief. Alright, so this is actually pretty brief compared to um, Mythology Guru here. This is mythology.net. Huh, interesting. So let's see what Professor Geller's take is here. Asmodeus may be the prince of lust, but his looks aren't exactly tantalizing. He's a monstrous creature with three heads, one like a sheep, one like a bull, one like a man, which is what we saw. If you notice, when Asmodeus was on the screen, there were two little faces floating inside the dust. That's what that is. That's actually pretty cool. Even though it's not very pronounced, but it is three-headed. It makes Osmodeus look three-headed, and there it is. He's a three-headed demon with one like a sheep, one like a bull, and one like a human. The man's face may sound like the most normal, but with pointed ears, a hooked nose, jagged teeth, and fire-breathing mouth, this human characteristic is perhaps the most ghoulish of all. Interesting. Hmm. All of his heads are crowded above one chest, which resembles a man. At the waist, his body undergoes another bizarre transformation, giving him the brightly feathered legs of a rooster and the scaly tail of a serpent. Let me see this. Let me jump over here. When he powered up in his confrontation with, yeah, so you can see here's one of the two head here's two of the three heads that he's got there. Um, Rooster-like legs. It does look rooster-like. when he was standing, yeah, when he was standing tall, he did look rooster-like. That was over here in the dressing room. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's the tails. Those are the rooster tails. And then there's the three heads right there. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. What else? Pointed ears, jagged teeth, fire-breathing mouth. Yeah, there was some fire breathing involved there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't get the jagged teeth and everything. But the point is that some of the physical characteristics is present and accounted for. Mm, Brightly feathered legs of a rooster and the scaly tail of a serpent. Well, not really the scaly tail of a serpent, but it does. But the tails are very feather-like, like a rooster. So yeah, it's there. Uh, isn't as if Asmodeus isn't strange enough. The demon rides an equally weird steed. Not really. Yeah, that's the one thing that's not in there. He's not riding a lion with the wings and neck of a dragon. Although that would have been really awesome to see. That would have been most epic. Um, Most epic, definitely. Let's see here. His personality, he's a powerful demon. He's considered one of the seven princes of hell. Um, Wait, didn't wasn't that here? Didn't I see that here? No. Anyway, moving on. Each of the seven princes of hell is responsible for spreading one of the seven deadly sins. Asmodeus is specialized in lust. And in some cases, he fans the flames of lust. For example, he is connected to Solomon's wife, Bathsheba, and may have been responsible for amplifying her infamous sex appeal. He is also a husband of Lilith, the mother of all succubi. Interesting. Or son. He's either the husband or son of Lilith. Huh. Interesting. 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 I wonder if that's incorporated. If Fizzy Pop incorporated that in the world in their world build in the team's world build. Uh, okay. So even though lust is his bread and butter, he does dabble in other sins as well. He's said to lord over numerous gambling houses, and he delights in revenge. He'll never miss opportunity to fuel a grudge or help concoct violent plans for vengeance. Huh. Let's see here. Um, Origin. Most scholars agree that Asmodeus is derived from Ashmadeva, a wrathful demon who appeared in Persian Zoroastrianism around the 9th century BCE. Later, the Jewish and Christian faiths built off of Ashmadeva's infamy, creating a new demon called Asmodeus. In the Talmud and Testament of Solomon, 3rd century BCE, Asmodeus appears as one of the demons who was forced to help build Solomon's temple. Unfortunately, Asmodeus proved to be too powerful for this slavery, and when his roving eye fell on Solomon's beautiful wives, he decided enough was enough. Ah, he hurled Solomon's 400 miles into the desert, then disguised himself as king. Dang. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. In the book of Tobit, Asmodeus appears again as an evil demon who kills several of Sarah's husbands, only to be driven away by the archangel Raphael. Later, Jewish and Christian. Isn't Raphael one of the archangels? I might be wrong. Uh, Let me know in the comments. I might have that mixed up. I know Gabriel and Michael are two of the archangels. I can't remember if Raphael is the other one. Now I can't remember. Anyway, Jewish and Christian theologians uh, included Asmodeus in their categorization of demons. He showed up in important books, including the Dictionary Inferno, where he was given his high ranking among the demons of hell. Man. So, Britannica, written and fact checked by the editors of Encyclopedia Britannica. Asmodeus, also known as Asmodai, in Jewish legend, the king of demons, according to the apocryphal book of Tobit, Asmodeus, smitten with love for Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, Killed her 7 successive husbands on their wedding nights, following instructions given to him by the angel Raphael. So they're not, well, because I say archangel because Christianity, but it's just seen as an angel. Tobias overcame Asmodeus and married Sarah. Fascinating. Let's see. So, yeah, Solomon captured the demon and pressed him into slavery, into slave labor during the construction of the first temple of Jerusalem. Other Haggadic legends depict Asmodeus as a more beneficent figure. Okay, we're using big words here. What is beneficent? Hold on. What's beneficent? Characterized by performing acts of kindness and charity, producing benefit, beneficial, doing or producing good. There we go. Oh, there we go. So there's the depiction with Fitzarali. There it is. Why he's always so kind and loving towards Fitzarali. This is coming from the Talmud. No, this is coming from Haggadic legends. This is from Haggadic. This is some man. They really Busy Pop's team really dove deep into this. So so by incorporating Haggadic legends, the team is depicting Asmodeus as this loving, caring, kind character, especially towards Fitzarali. Wow, man, that's excellent. That's some great job here. Jewish Encyclopedia, Asmodeus or Asmodai? Asmodai, the Prince of Demons, the meaning of the name and identity. The two forms here are given the dispute. So basically, Asmodeus is commonly found in the Book of Tobit and the Testament of Solomon. Here's the Haggadic legend. Here we go. Thus, in the Testament of Solomon, Asmodeus is connected on one hand with the Asmodeus of Tobit, and possesses on the other many points of contact with the Ashmedai of rabbinical literature, especially in his relationship to Solomon and the building of the temple. The Haggadah relates that Solomon, when erecting the temple, did not know how to get the blocks of marble into shape, since according to the law, they might not be worked by an iron tool. Interesting. The wise men advised him to obtain the shamir, a worm whose mere touch could cleave rocks, but to obtain it was no slight task, for not even the demons, who knew so many secrets, knew where the shamir was to be found. They surmised, however, that Ashmedai, king of the demons, was in possession of the secret, and they told Solomon the name of the mountain on which Ashmedai dwelt, and described his manner of life. On this mountain there was a wellhead from which the archdemon obtained his drinking water. He closed it up daily with a large rock and secured it in other ways for going to heaven. Whether he went every day in order. Wait, are they talking about Asmodeus going to heaven? Huh. In order to take part of the discussions in the celestial house of study, the Metibta, thence he would presently descend again to earth in order to be present invisibly at the debates in the earthly houses of learning. Huh. Hmm. So that's the Haggadic legend. He would have sent to Earth. Am I understanding that correctly? That Ashmedai, also known as Asmodeus, would go to heaven, travel between heaven and Earth. But of course, it was established that he was an angel. If it was at least over here, it said that he was an angel. At the beginning. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Mammon here. We'll get to Mammon in a second. Sorry. Mm, yeah. That makes sense then. That makes sense because he fell from grace, and in the Jewish Haggadah with respect to Noah. He was included among the seraphim. Right. So in the Haggadah, yeah. I'm glad I double checked that. Okay, so yes, I double checked that. He was an angel. Yeah, he's a fallen angel, and became the sin of lust somehow. So yeah, that's pretty amazing how it all linked together and everything. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Asmodeus, very well made character, very well designed in the show. Um, so what about Mammon? So according to Christianity.com, Mammon according to the Bible, why does it matter? So Mammon's supposed to be greed, the sin of greed, and well, greed is pretty much everywhere. We're all greedy. We get greedy sometimes. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he'll be loyal to the one, despise the other. You cannot serve God and Mammon. Book of Matthew 6:24, New King James Version. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. That's actually interesting. Actually, hold on a second. That's an interesting thing to point out. Oh wow. Well, because well, I don't want to get too knee deep in I don't want to get too knee deep in this, but um, yeah, Catholicism says that there's no other gods but God, and yet here Matthew acknowledges the existence of someone like Mammon. I mean, I know Mammon is supposed to be. I don't know what Mammon is yet. We got deep dive, but the point I'm trying to say is that yeah, Christianity, Catholicism, really more specifically, it's very arbitrary. Very, very, very arbitrary. I don't know about the others, I don't know about the other branches of Christianity, but I know in Catholicism, they present God as the only one. Saying as the only God that ever exists, and that no other God actually exists. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. What is Mammon? The term Mammon stems from the Greek word mammonos, and related root words appear in Hebrew, Latin, and Aramaic. In short, Mammon can be defined as earthly goods, property, riches. Mammon is the thing of this world that can divert our attention and love from God to the pleasures and comforts of earthly desires. Although Mammon can provide fleeting happiness, ultimately is a deadly distraction from the salvation of our souls. Um, hmm. The International Standard Bible Encyclopedia gives the following information. Yeah, you see, there's so many different books that want to get. With regards to Christianity, they sure write so many different things, giving so many different accounts and terminologies. It's almost like they can't agree on one single thing, but they expect all of us to accept one single thing. Common Aramaic word for riches used in Matthew 6:24 and in Luke 16:9-13. In these passages, mammon merely means wealth and is called unrighteous because the abuse of riches is more frequent than their right use. In Luke 16:13, there is doubtless personification, but there is no proof that there was in New Testament times a Syrian deity called Mammon. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. The whole disavow of of other spiritual creatures except for God in and of himself. So, what does the Bible say about Mammon? There are many warnings in the Bible about the temptations of Mammon, worldly pursuits. We are advised to forego our love of the world and first seek the kingdom of God, to love our Heavenly Father with all of our heart, soul, and mind. Uh, yeah, it uh, let's see. The disciple Paul addresses the godly outlook of Mammon 1 Timothy 6:10. Uh, let's see. Godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world and we could take nothing out of it. But if we have food and clothing, we will be content with that. Those who want to get rich fall into temptation and a trap and into many foolish and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. That's where we get the phrase, money is the root of all evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. He ain't wrong, but, you know, I mean, there's a lot of things I gotta say with regards to money, but, um, you know, yeah, Yeah, the Bible is just preaching at this point. Christianity.com. So over here, mythology.net. We're back to mythology.net. Mammon. Before Mammon toppled from heaven to hell, he was the more interested in heaven's golden pavement than its celestial leader. Not surprisingly, he carried his lust for wealth with him into the brimstone of bliss, where he is still scheming up ways to manipulate humans into adding to his treasure. That's one heck of a statement because we were watching him treating Fitzgerald like a treasure. Wow. Because he was so greedy that he wanted Fitzgerald to be part of him. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's a great depiction. He really obsessed over Fitzgerald and would not want to let him go. He did not want to let him go for any reason. That's a product of greed, and that's actually even more interesting because of that. Wow. But it is true that greed, that more than anything else, greed, obsession is part of that greed. You know what I'm saying? Too much obsession, we start acting out on the whole thing, and we see that depicted with the fanboy, who's just so obsessed, wanting Fitzgerald. Uh, Man, who is Mammon? Mammon is a demon who, according to Christian theology, it looks like we're not going to get away from the Christians, huh? Embodies one of the cardinal sins, greed. In fact, this demon's monstrous greed is so powerful that innocent men can be sucked into it and corrupted, so that they too focus their attention on building up worldly treasure instead of virtues that they can carry with them into the kingdom of heaven. You see, oh gosh. Well, um, guys. The monetization of the necessity of survival, just so that society would have some level of structure in civilized structure. You know, what is the value of things, but what we project onto it uh, when committed to trade. Fiat currency only simplified it, if not oversimplified, the bartering system, made it more structured uh, and numerical in nature, easy to comprehend for the layman. It's a double-edged sword, basically, you know, because how much is enough? We say that a lot all the time, and then we have people who are trying to attain fiat currency, through work, contractual work, honestly, through contractual work. 9 to 5 jobs are contractual work, are contracted work. We broker a deal. We do sign, actually. You know what I'm saying? We sign forms, legal forms, to be able to work for companies, you know, it's very easy to try and say, throw it all away, but, you know, that need for survival that we have ingrained into us. Fiat currency, which is cash, paper money, coins, minted coins, made it easy for us to survive without having to worry about one landowner having not just only the largest plot of land, but having the dominant control, the grip over a populace who needs for food and fur for clothes, would be will find themselves dominated. Saying one person having all that power to dominate over a populace because the populace needs food and clothes to survive. Fiat currency eliminated that whole entire thing. But again, it's a double-edged sword because on one side it did help, but on the other side, it it did breed more greed and more nastiness. Balance, we need the balance and discipline is needed, and that's very hard to do. Although Christians during the Middle Ages often personified Mammon, there is no consistent image of the greedy demon. Interesting. He has been shown as everything from a lumbering red-skinned demon of colossal size to a glorious emperor modeled after Julius Caesar to a crooked, bony old man who could easily blend in with ordinary people, or this. uh, Where's he at? Where's that hedonist spider? Yeah, he would look like this. Here we go. Here we go. He would look like this. He would be depicted just like this. There we go. He could look like that. uh, the most surefire way of recognizing Mammon is by watching out for ostentatious displays of wealth. He will always find a way to flaunt his wealth, whether it's encrusting himself in precious jewelry, wagging bags of money under your nose. Those sack of money that wow, man, the the little details. He had like the sack of money, and he was throwing all these sacks of money bags onto the thing, or inviting you to visit him in his treasure-filled lair. Special abilities. Mammon's greatest power is the influence he can exert over the human mind and heart, which is what he did to Fitzgerald. He was very manipulative. He inspires envy, greed, and lust, so potent that even good men can be driven to corruption. Usually, Mammon's evil grip leads to obsession, which is what happened to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald was obsessed with wanting to be successful. The stalker, his fan stalker, was also obsessed with him. So, like I said, obsession is, as I said earlier, obsession is also part of the greed, and you lose sight of and focus of um, on what you're supposed to focus on. So once you fall under his spell, you will struggle to focus on anything other than the treasure he used to tempt you, and you'll do almost anything to get your hands on it. For Fitzgerald, it was just fame, the greed of fame. Because of this ability to monopolize a person's energy, many theologians describe Mammon as enslaving men. Yeah. During the Middle Ages, many common people considered Mammon to be a deity, albeit a black-hearted deity. Even church leaders distinguished him as a powerful lord over the demon hordes of hell, naming him as one of the seven princes of hell, the sin of greed. In this position of power, some theologians estimated that Mammon would have as many as 6,660,000. Uh, the number 666, really, under his control, waiting to spring into action when he decided to execute one of his dark plans. Uh, Related creatures. Let's see. Let's see over here. Britannica. Uh, let's see. Written by Melissa Petruzzello, and fact checked by the editors of Encyclopedia Britannica. Mammon, biblical term for riches, often used to describe the basing influence of material wealth. The term was used by Jesus in his famous Sermon on the Mount, and also appears in the Gospel according to Luke. Medieval writers commonly interpreted it as an evil demon or god. Since the 16th century, Mammon has been used to negatively describe the pursuit of wealth and has been used in both religions and secular contexts. Let's see. What did he say in the Sermon on the Mount? Can we find that? Ethical sayings. Oh, they don't have the list here? I would have liked to have pulled up that saying from the Sermon on the Mount. I just want to pull that up because let's see here, Sermon on the Mount. Blessed. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's see. Hmm. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecute the prophets who were before you. Let's see. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you who, when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets um, who were before you. Huh. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Um, okay, where is of your enemies, retaliation, divorce, lust, anger. Let's see. So those were the Beatitudes. There's gotta be more here. Do not be anxious. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, yes, the golden rule. I've always loved the golden rule. Hmm. Hmm. Build your house on the rock. Hmm. Um. Judge not that you be not judged. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Do not lay upon yourself treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. I wonder if that's it. The Britannica is not being very clear here. Hmm. Like I don't see Mammon's name on here. Hmm. I'm probably missing it. I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole entire thing. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Um. It's all right. That was an interesting look for that. Um. Etymology back into Britannica here. Um. This was just to make note. This was Bible Gateway. That was Bible Gateway. So back to the Britannica here. The etymology of the word is somewhat debated by scholars, but it seems to be derived from Aramaic mammona. The word is rendered mammonas in Greek and mammona in late Latin was it late left translated and untranslated in the Vulgate. In English, mammon was used in the King James version of the Bible and persists as a word in other literature, though most modern Bibles variously use wealth, riches, or gain. Hmm. It is sometimes argued that the Aramaic word is transliterated from Hebrew, which is not unreasonable given Jesus' Jewish background. In Mishnaic Hebrew, the word mihamon is a contraction of meaning from, and hamon, meaning accumulation. I'm thinking JoJo's. and connotes wealth or money. This word is used neutrally in the Hebrew Bible. What about here? Yeah, we read this verse in the other in Christianity.com, where no man can serve two masters. Um, hmm, cannot serve God and Mammon. Oh, that's all I got, huh? Evolution of the term. Um, Over time, the somewhat abstract concept of Mammon became more fully personified in art and literature. Some scholars, such as St. Gregory of Nyssa, St. John Chrysostom, and Peter Lombard, understood Mammon to be a demon. Medieval theologians assigned seven archdemons to the seven deadly sins. Mammon became the demon of greed. Oh, okay. So, okay. So basically, it was medieval theologians that decided to assign the sin of greed to Mammon because um, reasons. Because reasons. So they just randomly put it in there. Okay. So Mammon is just is the concept of greed, but the concepts of greed, but it was just retconned or inserted into the seven deadly sins by theologians. Uh, yeah, okay. So there we go. There we go. That was very fascinating. That was a very fascinating look into Asmodeus and Mammon. That's a lot of great detail, little minor details that Busy and her team brought out of these two characters. Um, and it's fantastic. Very well done. Very well done. See, when you do research as a writer, when you do a lot of research, you end up coming up with some wonderful concepts in storytelling. And Helluva Boss has done an excellent job with bringing all that research and into a fictionalized and fun form of entertainment. Because here in this review that we're going to do now, episode 7, Mammon's magnificent musical mid-season special featuring Fizzaroli. And of course, the music video just looked my way. Um, Fantastic. I gotta say, this is quite possibly. If I were to do a rank, I would definitely rank it as tier. We get the origins of how Fitzgerald um, ended up meeting Mammon. Interestingly enough, and it never even dawned on me, you know, is seeing Fitzgerald like this. I always thought that his appearance, was just the white look to it and everything. It never even, and we see that even as a child in the previous in previous flashbacks. But here we finally see him like this, and there was something else that I noticed too. Blitz doesn't have the white mark on here on his skin. Um, this, of course, going back to the previous episode where we see the explosion. We saw what happened with the explosion and everything. The two of them got scarred brutally, like they got hurt. That's crazy. That's crazy. And this is how they are beforehand. Um, it just makes the whole thing tragic. I mean, the two of them are best friends. They're ragging on each other and everything. But that explosion changed everything. It changed everything completely, and it really shows. It really shows on these flashbacks. But we also get introduced to this crazy dude here, this crazy fanboy, uh, really obsessing over Fitzgerald, and Blitz in his own way was able to push him out, and got Fitz to walk away. But you could really see Fitz's vulnerability, the way he clutches his shoulders. Um, that's pretty fascinating. You know what I'm saying? Because when we were introduced to him in the beginning, he was always tough. You know what I'm saying? He was outwardly tough and everything. And here, here we see that he's very, very vulnerable. You know, he's very, very, very vulnerable. You know, and that's pretty impressive. And basically he wanted to be in a clown, work for Mammon, be an entertainer, performer for Mammon. Uh, but yeah, you would never notice in the present day. If you notice, he's always wearing this, and never, even though I know it's a jester's hat. It never even, I always thought that he had the horns on there, as we see later on, what has happened. But yeah, basically, Asmodeus really shows great affection during throughout the whole entire show, throughout this whole entire episode. Even went so far as taking the page out of Stolas's game plan of hiring Blitz to be the bodyguard, just like we saw in Lululand, where Stolas, hired Blitz and Imp organization to act as bodyguards for Octavia, for him and Octavia. It's pretty pretty hilarious seeing Blitz back on the suit, coming back in the suit again. Um, let's see here. Yeah, coming right back in as the personal bodyguard. Pretty cool. Seeing him back in there. Um, I find it more fun. I find it more fun when they try to kill off characters more so than anything else. But it's very interesting to see. I would, Blitz expanding off into the bodyguard duty, assigned to look out for Fitz, you know. But throughout the whole entire episode, we got introduced to these twins here, Glitz and Glam, and they decided to challenge Fitzgerald for the throne. Of course, the throne of clowns, the clown throne, worked for Mammon. But we start finding out all throughout the whole entire show. We get to see how greed operates, how greed treats Fitzgerald. Not unlike what happens to poor Alistair in Has Been Hotel. Not Alistair. God dang it. Great. Um, oh gosh, I haven't seen Has Been Hotel in quite a while. Now all of a sudden I've forgotten names. No, I should not be forgetting names. Angel Dust. Alistair is the TV, is the radio demon. Uh, it's Angel Dust. Angel Dust was having a hard time being abused. Mm, being abused as a performer. Uh, terrible, terrible, terrible thing there. And we're seeing that here with Fitzgerald as well, but this time it's with one of the sins. And that's it's pretty rough when you see that happening, when you see that happening throughout the whole thing. And we get some nice, wonderful performance. A lot of songs today in this episode. Very well executed songs. We get the montage of the competition and everything, but we finally get to the heart of the issue. And man, it really threw me off guard. It threw me off guard when Fitzgerald did this. Like we really see the extent of what that accident has done. Like I said, I thought he had horns under there this whole entire time. It turns out he didn't. And man, it's crazy what that fire did. What that fire did. It scarred so many people. It killed people and scarred people. And it was all a freak accident. It was all a freak accident. It was just never it was never on purpose to begin with, and that's what's so tragic about it. And Fitzgerald, yeah, Fitzgerald is just, man. Asmodeus. What's interesting about this is that Asmodeus, you know, is able to do with Fitzgerald that Stolas is trying to do with Blitz. and now it makes sense with the music video. What's going, what's going down between the two. You know, of course, we get this nice little showdown between the sinners. When Fitz pulled off the ultimate resignation letter, which don't do that. Don't do that in the real world. Do not play that song in the real world. Do not do that in the real world. But it was pretty epic, and we get this in. First of all, good on Fitzgerald to really stare down, like no fear, no fear. Just look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to see. It shows that Fitzgerald could step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't, saying that he put too much pressure and went into an anxiety attack. But, Asmodeus opened him up and now he's like standing up to one of the sins. And of course, Asmodeus, comes back him up and everything. And Greed really thought that he had the upper edge, but Asmodeus was like, no, I don't give a care. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Blitz called them both out for being hypocrites since they did rag on Stolas and Blitz for having a relationship. But yeah, everybody found out and everybody jumped to Twitter, which was pretty hilarious. Everybody jumped to Twitter. And Fitz and Asmodeus, of course, Mammon made it very clear that they might regret that decision coming out about their relationship because remember, people, it has been established that it is frowned upon for the higher beings in hell, the hierarchy in hell, the upper tiers, falling in love with the imps or hellhounds, the lower ones, is seen as a very, very, very disgusting thing. That prejudice and racism with the whole thing. And we're seeing on both sides too, because Stryker made that clear too, that he finds that disgusting for, the rich and the imps to be, the Goetia and the imps and the sinners and the imps to be in love with each other. Which is very fascinating. And Mammon already made the ultimate threat that they might regret that decision of coming out with that relationship. So, yeah. Overall, good episode. Um, Good episode. And overall, what a beautiful and magnificent music video this was. Just look my way. Let me tell you something. This is so gorgeously drawn. Uh, with space and Stolas. I mean, just look at how the universe is done, and the visuals. Look at the expressive visuals in Stolas. You can see the pain, and he is calling out. He is calling out to Blitz. Like he really really loves Blitz a lot. You know, and he knows that Blitz is hurting. Like, man, the love is real. The love is real, and Blitz is living in shame, for an accident that he did not cause. And if it's not that, then what is it? What is it? Because he's still being disgruntled and everything. And he may have opened up a little bit more, piece by piece, as the show goes along. But something is really keeping him down. Something is really keeping him down. His hatred of himself is just too overwhelming. And much like how Asmodeus got Fitzgerald to open up, Solus has got to try and accomplish the same thing with Blitz. Um, and it's it looks like it's going to be tragic. I hope not, what I'm saying? Because it would be cool to see these two, overcome all of that. You know, love love the depiction of love, especially in hell of all places, is pretty impressive, man. It's pretty impressive. And yeah, it's a beautiful song, very well executed. Um, Getting into the heart. Most importantly, too, continuity wise, we get to see the crystal that Stolas went out of his way to get um, uh, for Blitz, so he doesn't have to use the book anymore. And need I mind you, that book cannot disappear or fall into the wrong hands. That is coming from the powers that be, and Stolas has a responsibility to protect that book at all costs. And letting Blitz hold on to that book all month long in exchange for a one night stand has to come to an end. And Stolas, he's not just only he's not just only doing it to get the book. He's also doing that so Blitz can succeed. He wants Blitz to succeed. He wants his business to succeed. He wants to see Blitz happy and such. And you know what I'm saying? So a double take. I guess double take. I'm not sure what it is. It's a double measure going on here to make sure that the book is safe and secured, especially because Octavia successfully stole the book despite being in a safe. Blitz has no concept of passwords, uh, strong passwords. And yeah, that kind of also hit Stolas very hard on that reality. He can't lose that book. The powers that be will kill him, will kill Blitz and everyone involved, and yes, even Octavia, since she successfully took the book. But thankfully, it was Octavia, and he got the book back. But he's doing this to rectify it. And Fitzgerald, helped hooked up Blitz and told Asmodeus to give him the crystal. So now Blitz got what he needed, and that's access to Earth, free access to Earth, so he can run his company and do his thing. It's kind of weird that Team Imp can't transform, but eventually, except for Luna, but who's to say? Who's to say? So yeah, episode 7 and the music video are wonderful, excellent, well done, well written, very heartbreaking. Like, man, this was top tier, top tier. Really brought out some great emotions. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to shed Kenshiro tears here. I was about to do some Fist of the North Star tears of like. I'm it really did. Seriously, in all seriousness, it really did it did get me. It did get me. Watching Fitzgerald and Asmodeus really, connecting the way they did, and Asmodeus getting Fitzgerald to open up and everything. It was very well done. Very well written, very well executed, and good chemistry, very good chemistry between the two, and it really did a great job. It really did a great job. So yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Head on over to BarnesandNoble.com and Amazon.com and grab yourself a copy of The Impossible Man, a strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find links to the book down in the description below, along with links to other works, to other merch, such as pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Please enjoy the products. Thank you for your patronage. And if you purchase the book and are into lore dives and make a video into lore and world building of The Impossible Man, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing them. And if you're interested, you can join me in my live multi-stream on Twitch and Kick every Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to hanging out with you. So until the next round of Helluva Boss, I wish you all a good night, buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.